Everyone wants to start a podcast right now. A few years ago, everybody wanted to start a business. Like 2020, I think it was the inflection point. And now today they just want to be on YouTube. They see that everyone is being successful. They see that everyone is building a brand and people are getting attention. So they just want to be on YouTube now. And the first thing they say is, I need to do that too. I need a podcast, I need long form content, blah, blah, blah. But here's the problem. Most people are doing it for the wrong reason. They're thinking about views, they're thinking about followers or money, and they're not asking the actual question that you should be asking yourself, which is, what is this doing for my business? And that's where everything breaks. At Connectar Media, we don't just look at podcasts like content. I don't look at podcasts like content for my own channel. I look at it as a tool to have on my business. And if your approach is not like that, you are going to waste a lot of time and money. Because here is what actually happens. Someone starts a podcast, they record a few episodes, maybe they invite a couple of friends, maybe some family members, whatever. And they post a couple of clips, and for a moment, it feels like you're actually doing something. But then, nothing happens. No real growth, no real leads, and no real impact. And eventually, like everybody, you stop. Why do you stop? Because podcasting doesn't work, or because they actually never had a strategy? The podcast is just a vehicle. The real strategy is, what are you saying? How are you positioning yourself? And how does that content connect back to your business? Let me give you a better way to think about it. Every single day in your business, you're already explaining things. You are explaining how your service works, what makes you different, what people should expect, what mistakes they should avoid, or fixing other people's mistakes. You're already doing this over and over and over again, on calls, in person, every time you train a new employee, through text messages. Now imagine this. Instead of repeating yourself every single time, you sit down once a month for a couple of hours and you record a structured long form video. And inside that video, you break everything down clearly. Now, that one recording becomes your YouTube video. Your short form clips, your website content, your ads, your sales material, all from one piece of content. And if you ask me, I think that's the most return that you will ever get on a production section. That's when things start to change, because now you're not just posting, you're building authority, and that's the part most people miss. They think, oh, I need a better camera, let me just watch some YouTube videos. I need a nice setup, like this one actually. I need guests, and they start reaching out to famous people, they burn out the actual nice ones. Or I need to look at a podcast. You need clarity, you need structure. You need a system behind what you're doing. Because if you don't have that, you end up with content that looks good, sounds good, but doesn't actually do anything for your business. Like all those trendy animations with AI. If you're telling me that that's converting any serious customers, you gotta be kidding. Now, here's another thing people don't talk about when you start doing this. Don't expect instant results. That's what a lot of people quit. They post a few videos and think it's not working, but what's actually happening is this. You're building the foundation. You're learning how to communicate better. You're learning how to explain things clearly. You're learning how to actually connect with your audience. And over time, people start recognizing you. They start saying things like, I've seen your videos, I've been watching your content, I feel like I already know you based on your content. That's when everything shifts, because now you're not convincing people anymore. They already trust you before they even reach out. And that's the goal. No views, no likes, no followers, trust. That's what you need to work on and what actually drives business. That's why we built Connectar Media the way we did. We're not just creating videos, we're building authority systems where your long-form content becomes the foundation of everything: messaging, positioning, branding, everything. So if you are thinking about starting a podcast, don't do it just because it looks good. Don't do it just because other people are doing it. Do it because you understand your clients. Do it because you have something you want to say. And do it because you are ready to turn what you already know into something that actually grows your business. And if you want to do this the right way, not just record content, but actually build a system behind it. That's exactly what we help clients do at Connectar Media. Because at the end of the day, it's not about having a podcast. It's about becoming the person people trust before they ever reach out.